Are you showing up to the gym week after week, putting in the work, but still feel like you're stuck in second gear? You're getting stronger, sure, but you're not getting any quicker or more explosive. It's one of the most frustrating feelings that athlete can have. Well, the secret isn't just what you lift, it's how you schedule your training week. The wrong split can leave you feeling sore and slow, but the right one can unlock a new level of speed and power. In this video, I'm going to break down the 3 most popular training splits and show you which ones are actually designed to boost your athleticism and give you that competitive edge that you've been looking for. By the way, if we didn't met, my name is Boris Kish. I'm a certified IFBB fitness coach, nutritionist, and a super heavyweight bodybuilding competitor in the category over 100 kilograms. Welcome to my channel. Number 1, the good old school bro split. Not going to fool you, honestly, this one is my favorite, but I'm going to give you the pros and cons of everyone, including this one. So this is basically an old school approach. One muscle group per day. For example, you have chest day, you have back day, you have shoulder day, you can have arm day, and then you put maybe one smaller body part. For example, chest and biceps, back and triceps, shoulders and traps, or legs. And this approach is basically going to give you that old kind of grainy, jacked, full muscular look. So if your goal is maximal hypertrophy, size, fullness, vascularity, the split where you will be able to do progressive overload, that means that you're going to progress on every session, you're going to be bigger and stronger. If that's your key, then this split is right for you. This definitely works. It gives each muscle group plenty of time to recover before you hit the gym again. The downside is for bodybuilding, practically it's none. But if your goal also includes athletic explosiveness, speed, endurance, the bro split alone honestly won't get you there. You have to add cardio, polymetrics, or another sport along the side to maintain the performance. For example, I would add some football if you like to play soccer with friends, or basketball, or you have to go swimming, or you have to do some cycling, because bro split is basically only for bodybuilders who are chasing high quality hypertrophy no matter what. Drop a comment, which split are you running now and why? Your input helps shape better content. Number 2 would be full body, and I honestly think this is the best split for business people, beginners, and not such a serious athletes. When I say not such a serious athletes, that doesn't mean that you're lazy if you prefer this split, but it simply means, to explain you in the simplest terms, this is like, for example, everybody has a computer or laptop at home, right? But not everyone wants to be a programmer. That doesn't mean that somebody who just wants to look YouTube videos or check emails, or have some word that's connected with his printer has any less value. Simply, not everybody uses the computer for the same thing. Somebody wants to be a gamer, somebody wants to be something else. The same is with full body approach. This is for the people whose main goal is not the hypertrophy. They don't want to think about everything. They don't give a damn about progressive overload. They just want to do this full body session 3 times per week, for example, and they're not fully obsessed with the results. Basically, you train all major muscle groups in one session. It can also be 2 to 4 times a week, and it builds a strong foundation really fast. The downside, as I said, you can't go all in one muscle group. You are spreading your energy across the whole body, every workout. I mean, it's great for learning the basics and staying with it, but not for real muscle size, hardness, and specialization. And if you're finding this breakdown useful, do me a solid and hit that like and subscribe button. It tells the YouTube algorithm you're getting value, and it helps other athletes find this video. And it helps also me going because my channel is brand new and I will really appreciate it. Now let's get to the split that really finds sweet spot between frequency, volume, and recovery for serious athletic gains. And that is pull-push legs. I would say, as I said, this is a sweet spot balance system. I mean, the first day you have like chest and shoulders and triceps, you're pushing it. On the next day you have back and biceps, then you're pulling it. And then you have the legs just for themselves, right? It lets you train each movement pattern multiple times per week, okay? And it also gives good strength and skill. The downside is that overlap is there. I personally wouldn't be able to do the push day with chest, shoulders, and triceps at the same time, because I really always like to train with progressive overload, and I like to give my maximum and I like to give my all. And lifters who do that will understand me, because if you kill the chest really properly, there is no way that you will be also able to hit the shoulders with the same intensity. And later, when the triceps come, and triceps is the biggest muscle on the arm, right? I mean, if you want to get this big, huge horseshoe triceps, that is full, that you have to hit from every possible angle, that you have to hit all those three heads on the triceps, it will be absolutely impossible after the fully dedicated chest and shoulder workout. And also on the next day, doing back and biceps, really, if you want to focus on the biceps peak and on the both heads of the biceps, and really to hit it as much as possible, to have this golden era biceps from the 70s, like Arnold and Franco and Serge Nubret. I personally don't believe that you will be able to do that after a high quality session of doing pull-ups with everything else together. I mean, at the end of it all, you try to go to the next session and you're already fatigued. I mean, this is great, don't get me wrong, for general strength. If somebody is training boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, MMA, American football, this split makes shitload of sense. I really like this split. But if again your primary goal is maximum size and hypertrophy, it would be really tricky to recover from it, and really, training heavy and training often like that. Therefore, the final conclusion would be every split has its place, okay? If you want athletic performance, pick the one that gives you fresh muscles and high intensity every damn time. If you want maximum size and fullness, organize your split to avoid overlapping fatigue and smash each muscle group when it's 100% ready. And if you want to see the split I personally rate as the best, click this video. I break it all down. See you there.